Alright guys, here I made a video that is supposed to be about burning on Linux, burning CDs and DVDs. I forget to enable the input, the microphone, so it's muted. I guess most of everyone that used to burn CDs and DVDs is familiar with Nero, but this time I found this package for Linux, Nero for Linux. It's quite old, but it's useful. This is the website for it. It's on, I will put it in the description. There is a zip file that contains .rpm and .deb installation files. RPM is for the RPM based distros. .deb is for Debian based distros. So I downloaded the zip file and extracted it. It was already extracted. I didn't also download it because I downloaded it before the video. The RPM and the deb file exist for 32 and 64-bit architectures, so you need to make sure that it matches with your computer's architecture. Here it's downloading. I canceled the download because I already have it on my computer. I extracted it as well. You can extract it by pressing the right key on your mouse and then choose extract. These are the files. x86 is for 32 bits. x86_64 it's for 64 bits. And now for the installation, you can install it using two methods. The first one is by using DNF. It's my preferred because it helps resolve the dependencies. You can do sudo. First we move to the path of the installation, and then sudo DNF install, and then the name of the file. You press tab to have the auto completion, just like I did here. And then it gives you, this one is common, and then you choose _64 because I'm using 64-bit machine. You press enter, it will do the installation for you. You put your password. It says here that it's already installed because I myself installed it. The second method is by the command sudo rpm-i for install, and then the package name. It will say the same thing, it's installed. This one I do not recommend it a lot because it will not resolve the dependencies. Of course, this package is quite old. It can be malicious, so use it with care. Be careful about it. And yes, it's like that. I used it before and it worked. And now on this in this video I'm going to show you how to burn using it. I guess all of you know, but the different thing here is burning using the Linux operating system. In my case it's Fedora. That's why I showed the installation of RPM package. That's the DVD that I'm gonna use. It's an empty DVD, DVD-R, plain one. I cannot restore what I was saying, that's why there is a difference between the audio that you hear here and the audio of the video, so pardon me for that. Now you you're gonna see that the empty DVD is ready in the browser or in the file explorer, not the browser, sorry. Blank DVD are appeared at the left of the window of the file explorer of GNOME. I'm sorry for using GNOME because it's the default desktop environment for Fedora, which I'm using. Otherwise, I'm not a very big fan of it, and I'm not a hater. I just use it. That's it. In case I need to use some graphical applications. I prepared the media that I want to burn on my DVD. Then I opened Nero Express first. The installation gives you two things. First one is Nero Express. Here it crashed once I have chosen data DVD, and then I simply move it to Nero Burning ROM, which is so much more advanced. It gives you more options. It's like the full set. I believe that the new Nero versions have more things, but I'm still nostalgic to all the old things. This thing is quite enough for me, and I used it many times and it worked many times. So here I'm gonna configure or prepare the burning options, and then I'm gonna choose the ISO which is gonna be for Windows 7 Professional. Windows 7 Professional itself is old, so be careful when using it. It can contain vulnerabilities. Here I have chosen to let the disk accept other files whenever needed, because sometimes you have some files that you want to add to your or store somewhere. You can use your old DVDs. I didn't choose the maximum speed because usually it's not recommended. And then I started burning. I was wishing that it works fine because I did not want to lose the DVD. It started burning, and I paused the video to just to skip. And now at the end the fingers are crossed because sometimes the burning fails at the end, but it's successful. It's gonna burn the lead out, and it's successful. It's right and short lead out. You can choose any media you want to burn, of course, any ISO. For those who are nostalgic to burning, this one can be the option. The ones that use Linux also, but can face some problems with some usual applications that are used on Linux. I don't say they're bad or something, but sometimes you face some problems with this or that. You want to try something alternative, you can use this option, which is we used to use it when we were burning on Windows. This is the option on Linux, and it works for me it worked for me many times. I hope it works for you, of course. Just like you can see on this video, it's working. Yes, here is the notification that the burning is successful. Most of what I mentioned in the video, I said it now. And then the DVD was ejected, so I put it back to show you that the files were really written on the DVD. And then here I remembered that this program, although we found it for RPM based distros and Debian based distros. It exists on Arch Linux. Someone has ported it, so for those who like Arch, would like to use it, and it's good as a distribution, you still can use it here. It exists on the AUR. I looked for it and I found it. You can do yourself. There is Nero Linux 4, and in the auto completion there is Nero Linux 3. I didn't try to install Nero Linux 3. It worked for me many times. There you can see the maintainer. The DVD has been detected, which means that the files are written as you can see. Maybe one day we're gonna do some, or we're gonna install Nero Linux 4 on Arch Linux. You can install it yourself using an AUR helper like YAI or something, or there are many AUR helper like Aura. So that's it. I hope you benefit from this video. See you in another one, and sorry for this.